To me, I always fall back to those people that have served in the war. In a war, I think of my grandfather. I think of my friends who were in Iraq and the struggles they went through, and the commitment that they made, and the separation they had from their families and their wives. And it's quite the commitment. So I think that you're honoring that commitment. One of the people that's very influential on me and on my life, and everybody has those people, was my grandfather. He was a World War II POW. He was a bomber on a B-17, and it got shot down over Europe. And it was they were doing a run over Italy at the time, and he was captured by the Germans and was put into a prisoner of war camp for about a year. He ended up being a 30-year military person, and he spoke very, very highly of it. The other times that he served and the impact it had on him and how much he enjoyed it, and the brotherhood that he had with his other military service members. He eventually went from the Army to the Air Force, at the end being a warrant officer. So when you're around that type of situation and those people that have those impactful conversations with you on what this service has done for me, it makes you think about it. And I know that my father served in the military. I have 2 uncles that served in the military and some cousins, and I think all for the same reason. Different branches, but we all felt like we wanted to take that honor of making that commitment to our country.
I don't know a lot about what he did or how long he served for, but I do know that he drove trucks and was never in active battle. Even so, everyone in my family constantly appreciated him for what he did and thanked him. Especially on Veterans Day, that was a very big deal for him.
So my grandpa is 96. He served in the Navy during World War II in the Pacific, and I really love hearing his stories. I love people that served, and thank you for everyone who's been in the service.
Thank my dad and my uncle for being part of the military and doing everything they have done for our country.
I'd like to say thank you to my Uncle Bill because he served in the Army. He was deployed in Germany.
My sister Sydney, she's in the Navy, and I'd just like to take a moment to thank her for all that she's done to help preserve our freedom and keep our country safe.
All of them deserve the same amount of thanks. I personally have some family members that have served throughout multiple different branches, and it's a big help.
I am very thankful for my great uncle Tim for fighting in Sandstorm and providing safety and protection over me, my family, and everybody here.
I want to thank my brother who is serving in the Navy now, my dad who served in the Marines, and my grandpa who served in the Air Force for using their time to protect our freedom.
My name's Gracie, and my uncle served in the Army. He was in the Army for about 4 years, and I just want to thank him for what he did. He was a very brave guy for doing what he did.
For my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and my great-grandma. My grandfather and great-grandfather both serving in the Marines, and my great-grandma being a war nurse.